What's up, guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode here on FC24. I hope you guys are ready to get into episode number 9. We are nearing the end of the season now. After 30 games, we are currently sitting in third place, only 3 points behind Inter Milan and only 1 point behind Roma. But, you know, that gap was much larger at the end or at the beginning of the last episode, and then we ended up losing a couple key games, which is not great for us. But we've got 8 games remaining. So far throughout the season, we've been simulating a decent amount of the league games, here and there. We've probably done like 1 or 2 an episode, but that's going to be no more. So for the rest of the season, I mean, we're down to crunch time, so we can't really afford to drop any points in any competition or drop any games in any competition. So it's going to be a busy episode, busy next couple months and the rest of this season. We are going to go to playing 4 games each episode, and then that's going to be it. So as of right now, we will have 3 episodes remaining, but of course, we want there to be more. We want to advance in the Cup. We want to advance in the UCL to get onto the further rounds. But in this episode, we're going to play Juventus first. We're going to play Inter right after that, Cagliari, and then we're going to round it off with our first leg of the quarterfinal against Dortmund in the Champions League. We were able to get past Real Madrid in the last couple of episodes. Somehow, some way, we made it past them. Don't ask me how. It was crazy. Those games were insane. If you didn't get to check those episodes out, please be sure to go check those out. And please be sure to like the videos and like this one as well while you're at it. Hit that subscribe button as well. But yeah, we're going to face Dortmund in the Champions League quarterfinals. Leverkusen and Liverpool playing each other. Bayern and Inter, and then PSG and Man City. Hoping to move on to the next round. Hoping to not play Man City in the next round. That'd be great. But no matter who we play, it's going to be a good team. And then we're also into the semifinals of the Copa Italia. Like you guys saw, we're going to have a 2-leg matchup against Inter Milan, our crosstown rivals, essentially. Lazio and Roma are going to face off on the other side. So hopefully we're going to make it to the final of that as well. It is our objective to win the not the FA Cup. We're not in England. The Copa Italia, it is our objective to win that, as well as win the league. We'll see. And then they want us to reach the Champions League final as well. So those are, 3 very, very tall tasks. It's going to be insanely difficult to achieve all of those objectives. But nonetheless, we're going to simulate to this Juventus game, hopefully get into this next month, and we'll see, just how it goes. We do have a youth player saying that he's ready to join the club. I believe it was Conti. We'll go ahead and sign him up, promote him. We have several youth academy players. We'll actually take a look at some of them right now that are, nearing good enough to join the team and maybe get sent out on loan. Fontaine, DeLuca, Vitali, Robert. Not sure how you'd say that one. But yeah. None of them are that great. I've been hoping to find like a gem in the youth academy and just haven't really done so far this season. So that's kind of the update on the youth academy. But for now, we will just go ahead and get to this Juventus game and get into it. Juventus currently sitting on 46 points throughout 30 games. Not a very good season for them. Monza is actually ahead of them, which is really impressive for Monza. But sitting down in 8th place, we'll go ahead and scroll through the rest of the Serie A. As you can see, Atalanta down there at 11th. Definitely not a good season for them. And then a lot of the other teams down here, I mean, they kind of make sense. Cremonese, Frosinone, Cagliari, we're going to play in this episode, bottom 3 team. We should get a win there, but let's go ahead and jump into this Juventus game. Like I said, this will be their lineup. I mean, they have a really good team. Sitting in 8th place, I mean, I would be very disappointed with this team if they're in 8th place. Of course, our former player, Chukwueze, over there on the right side. And then our lineup will be the best team that we can put out. We've got some injuries we're working with here with Pulisic still injured, Pobega's injured, Juro Hato got injured in the last episode, so our backup players are getting injured, but luckily our starting 11 are staying healthy, so that's nice to see. Fabio Moretti inside to Moise Kean, to Vlahovic. We get in the way with our defenders. Good blocking there by, I believe it was Buongiorno. Reinders looking over the top for Leao. Rugani does well. We're going to try to keep pressure on Szczesny, though, and he will clear it away. Reinders, good pass to Loftus-Cheek. Benacer is pushing through. Benacer, not known for going forward. I think he's only scored like 2 or 3 goals this season, which is pretty good for a defensive midfielder, but yeah, he's not known for being a scoring threat. We're going to cross this one in with Rafael Leao. Buongiorno down to Elise in a dangerous area, but Fabio Moretti will clear it away. But we're right back down here. Reinders to Elise. Elise to Rafael Leao, and what a finish that is. 15 minutes gone. We take the 1-0 lead. We jump out ahead early on in this game. Chukwueze pushing forward nicely. Going to get a shot away. Buongiorno overran the tackle just slightly, but Costa's there to make the save. We're going to have a corner here with Locatelli. Oh my goodness. What a header from Moise Kean to bring them back level just a few minutes after we scored the first one. Chukwueze cutting through the middle of the field again here. Not looking for a pass just yet. Going to turn this one around. Finds Moise Kean. Buongiorno's going to get in the way of that. That should be a foul on Moise Kean in my opinion. But Calabria will head this back down to Diogo Costa. 40 minutes gone. A free kick for Juventus. Vlahovic sending it in, but luckily Buongiorno's in the way of that one. We're going to try to get on the break here. No one's really pushing forward too heavily for us just yet. Reinder's going to look for the pass inside of Loftus-Cheek. We'll send Rafael Leao through. Rafael Leao is going to miss so badly. I don't know why he shot it with his left foot. Oh, that's just terrible. Rafael Leao inside to Loftus-Cheek. We're actually going to get that pass off to Reinders, who's in a bit of trouble in midfield. He ends up with the ball still. Rafael Leao. What is that touch? He is having a not so great game. I mean, obviously he scored the goal for us, but besides that, he's been kind of poor. Chukwueze pushing down that right wing, finding a pass back inside to Goretzka. Leon Goretzka, by the way, what a player he is. I don't know if anybody else is into Ultimate Team, but his Team of the Season card is insane. I was able to pack it, a red player pick for the Champions, or whatever it's called, the Champions pick. But they get a shot away there. Costa with a good save. Elise playing that one inside to Jimenez. Jimenez getting it back out to Elise somehow. I see Rafael Leao at the back post. Takes it down well, but then gets blocked by Rugani. Could have looked for the pass back inside. I just wasn't really looking for it. Too excited to be in open space with Rafael Leao, who can't quite get on the end of that one. We'll get it back out to Benacer. Chukwueze all over him. I see someone in the middle of the box. Reinders getting a good shot away, and Szczesny with another save. Just before this corner, we're going to get Loftus-Cheek off. We're going to get De Ketelaere on. He's been pretty good lately in late game situations, bringing him in. Rafael Leao swinging this one in. Not going to find any of our players just yet, but now finds Teo Hernandez. We'll get it back to him. Trying to find the near post with Teo Hernandez, but it's going to get blocked away. Chiesa down here to Kostic. Good run being made by Kostic. Trying to get a player in front of him. Goretzka with the shot from the middle of the box, the penalty spot. And Costa is able to make the save, keep us level as of right now. Reinders not able to get that away. Rafael Leao, it's in the box. Bad pass. I should have just cleared it away. Oh, that's pitiful. I mean, there's just no reason to even try to go for a pass right there. Just clear it out. Elise to Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao just can't find the pass back inside. I mean, I know that I'm, playing the game, but Rafael Leao has been poor throughout this game so far, and unfortunately, it's leaving us in a bad spot. 85 minutes gone, we're down 2-1, and with the title on the line, this is definitely just not a good spot to be in. Buongiorno doing well there against Chiesa, but still ends up with it. Chiesa back to Chukwueze, we'll get it away. We have probably one more opportunity to push forward. Nobody seems to be too urgently pushing forward with Reinders here, but we will find Rafael Leao now. Down this wing, gonna cut inside. Nobody in front of him right now. Reinders trying to find somebody back inside. Good block away by the defender there. Going to go kind of short here, not short necessarily, but we're gonna find Elise on the edge of the box. Gonna look back for Benacer. Jimenez, never gonna find him there. Teo Hernandez ends up with it. What are we doing, boys? That is not the pass I'm looking for. When Elise is standing right there, and I'm looking right at him, I would like to pass it to him, not all the way across to De Ketelaere. We're not gonna be able to look at a replay. That's 3 points dropped yet again. Juventus just barely outplayed us, and they come away with the win. And dropping points at this point in the season is, I mean, clearly it's not good at any point in the season, but right now especially it's terrible. 4 points behind Roma, 6 points behind Inter with 7 games left is not at all where we want to be. We're going to have a Copa Italia game here against Inter Milan, first leg of the semifinals here against Inter. Marcus Thuram, Lautaro Martinez up top is insane. Tchouaméni in midfield is wild. Bastoni is one of the best defenders in the world, probably. And Sommer in goal is also pretty good. So we're going to play some rotation in this game, just a little bit, not a whole lot of rotation. Kalulu at right back, basically the same level as Calabria. And then Okafor up top has been slightly better than Jimenez as of late. Jimenez is kind of, fallen by the wayside. He hasn't really shown up in the last few games, last couple of episodes. So we'll see if Okafor can. There, Hernandez, good pass inside to Loftus-Cheek. Great pass to Okafor. And Okafor will sail it wide of the post. Marcus Thuram to DeMarco, pushing forward. Kalulu, what a challenge. That's going to be a penalty. Oh, man. DeMarco is laying there like he just got, he did get taken out, but That looks like he got the ball. It's hard to tell from that angle. Maybe should look at a different replay, but Lautaro Martinez stepping up here 9 minutes into this game. He's going to go bottom left. He goes bottom right. And that's a 1-0 lead for Inter. Loftus Cheek to Rafael Leao. We're going to look for this overlap from Theo Hernandez back inside to Rafael Leao. Finding a pass to Benacer, and Benacer will score this time. Wasn't able to score last game. 15 minutes gone, a 1-1 game again. So, second time this episode, it's going to be 1-1 early. But good passing from the boys, good find from Rafael Leao, good run from Benacer there. And a good finish as well. Theo Hernandez making a dashing run into midfield. Is going to find his left-sided counterpart in Rafael Leao, who makes a nice move. Going to go for the shot. Not able to get it around the defender, but we'll come down with it, and we'll find Loftus Cheek, who gets a shot away. Is maintaining possession, tries to get another one off, but Bastoni does well to get in the way of it. Ooh, Izzy holding off Theo Hernandez. Going to find a pass to Barella down here, who will go back to Izzy. Back to Izzy again. A good cross inside. Tamori does well to get it away. And Elise is going to be on the break. Trying to find a pass to Rafael Leao. Somehow does. Back to Elise. Wasn't the greatest pass. We're going to continue to push forward. And we're going to fire it into the left side of the net. Back left corner. Michael Elise. Great passing there from the boys. Great run of play. And we take the lead. 2-1 now. Tchouaméni inside to Lautaro Martinez. Going to get a shot away. Tamori in the way to block it, but Çalhanoğlu ends up with it. Back to DeMarco. Back to Çalhanoğlu. Just trying to keep everyone in a good spot. Buongiorno. Oh, what just happened? Çalhanoğlu very unlucky to get a shot away there. Or to not get a shot away there, I should say. Good game so far. Here at the end of the first half, we do have the 2-1 lead. A little bit more on the expected goals for us, but overall, I mean, it's a very, very even game, so we just need to try to find a way to defend well in the second half. Rafael Leao now gets it out to Theo Hernandez, who obviously has so much speed. Gonna look for the cross. Elise couldn't quite get to it. Izzy down the line to Barella. We stepped up with Theo Hernandez, which probably wasn't a good move. Buongiorno trying to stay in the way of Barella. Does well. Back to Izzy, though, who can't do anything with it, but does somehow maintain possession for them. Çalhanoğlu now out to DeMarco. He's got nowhere to go but back. Çalhanoğlu with it. Good cross. Izzy, not sure why he's heading it from that far away. Okafor going to find Theo Hernandez. He has been pushing so far forward in this game, but almost finds a way to score. Rafael Leao going to kick this one short to Okafor. Okafor, good touch. Wanted that cross to be a little bit more lofted. I saw Loftus Cheek at the back post. Elise gets around his defender. We're just going to have Reinders straight through the middle here, and that is one of the weakest shots I've ever seen. Not sure what that was about. Benacer inside to Loftus Cheek. Loftus Cheek can't find a way through. Apparently that hit an arm, though, which is not the worst thing to happen to us. We have a free kick here now. Benacer, I mean, it's probably close enough for him to go for goal, but should we? Probably not. We are going to anyways, though. We're going to see if we can make some magic happen. Benacer, decent amount of power on it. Going to try to time it, and it hits the top of the post. Head this one down, Okafor. Reinders gets onto the end of it, but I think he was just offside. Three-man sub here after 75 minutes. Loftus Cheek and Okafor coming off, as well as Kalulu. Going to bring on Calabria, Jimenez, and then we're going to bring on De Ketelaere as well. They're going to have a free kick, though. 75 minutes gone. They're going to swing it in with Çalhanoğlu. Not a great one. Calabria tries to clear it, but clears it just straight to them. Barella now with it. What a pass. And that's going to count as a goal. Ocampos with the finish. This game is tied at 2. Benacer going to find a pass to Reinders. The space has opened up. Going to wait for the run here from Elise, who is pushing really far forward there, but not able to find a pass across goal. Çalhanoğlu finds a pass to Marcus Thuram. Lautaro Martinez now with it. Back to Thuram. Calabria gets in a good tackle. We have probably one more chance to push forward. Great defending by Bastoni there. I thought he was, dropping back, but push forward instead. And now they're pushing forward, attacking. DeMarco going for the cross. Calabria gets in the way. Oh, Jimenez, I saw the run from Theo Hernandez, but now we are out of position, and they are pushing forward. Ocampos looking for a player in the box. Theo Hernandez gets in front of him. Barella now to Ocampos. This has gone way too far. Oh, Costa makes a save. We are now 3 minutes past the added time, and they will be awarded the corner. I'm going to try to bring out Costa to get onto the end of this one. Oh, it's gonna go out. I think the referee's gonna blow the whistle for the end of the game here. And we will escape this game level at 2. Obviously, there's a second leg in this fixture, so it's going to be, obviously, winner takes all in that second fixture, but we really should have had the win here. Overall, it was a pretty even game, though, so I can't be too mad at it, I guess. That moves us into our next game against Cagliari, an opponent that we should 100% be beating. I mean, we should honestly beat the brakes off of them, but we'll see how it goes. You never know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Kalulu, I think I'm actually going to stick with Calabria at right back. I mean, there's no reason to play Kalulu. He is a good defender, but he's definitely more suited for center back. I think we'll stick with mostly the same lineup. Loftus-Cheek hasn't been great. Reinders hasn't necessarily been great either, but we'll probably stick with both of them. Okafor will come out. We'll probably just go with our best 11 that we can put out, even though we are facing, a lower level opponent, a weaker opponent. We can't take any chances at this point of the season, so that's going to be Cagliari's lineup for this game. You already saw ours, so let's go ahead and get into this one and get 3 points. Necero with a good pass into Reinders, looking for Elise. Oh, this game feels like a trap. Cagliari defensively have been pretty good. Going forward have not been good at all. Necero will get that pass off to Elise. Now we've found ourselves in some space. Loftus-Cheek will get this out to Teo Hernandez. And that cross was just not a good idea. Oh, Rafael Leao can't get in that tackle, but Benacer does. And we will be able to find Elise out here. We're going to look for the cross. That's not where I wanted that to go, but Jimenez will end up with it, and we'll find a way to score. A little bit of a broken goal there, but 23 minutes gone. We'll take the early lead. Now they're pushing forward. Bravo. Pass inside to Pereira. Very slow player there. I think that's probably what you can tell the difference is between some of the teams we play, like Juventus and Inter, and then a lower level side like Cagliari, but Rafael Leao with a terrible pass there. We will continue to push forward though. Elise finds a pass to Reinders. Benacer inside to Rafael Leao. Easy as 1, 2, 3, and that is a 2-0 lead, 40 minutes gone. I think we're going to win this game. Oh my goodness, Jimenez gets absolutely taken out there, and that is going to be a red card to make matters worse for Cagliari. Right here at the end of the first half, they're going to get a red card. That was just a terrible challenge. We'll take a look at it, the replay here. I mean, what is he doing? Such a dumb move there. I just hope Jimenez is not injured. That'd be really disappointing. We'll have a free kick here. We'll take it close to Tomori. We'll go inside to Rafael Leao. Good move. Not a good finish. Rafael Leao inside to Loftus-Cheek. We're going to have a pass through here to Reinders. Another pass back inside to Rafael Leao. 49 minutes gone, 3-0. This could get really bad really quickly. And only 57 minutes gone now, but we're already going to go ahead and make just a 5-man sub. We're just going to get a whole platoon on just to get a lot of players some game time. 30 minutes left in this game. It'll be a good time for them to show what they're made of. Okafor, good tackle. We're going to look inside here for Rafael Leao. We will have a pass out here to Salamakers. Not exactly the greatest pass in the world. Reinders inside to Okafor. Okafor could pass it to Rafael Leao, but will not. And this game is 4-0. I'm okay with running up the score against Cagliari. I mean, I feel bad for their fans and their team and everything, but they've done it to themselves here. Uh-oh. We're going to give up a goal. They got a free kick. And we don't keep the clean sheet here against Cagliari. They were able to knock it ahead. And then Tomori tries to clear it away, but just knocks it up into the middle of the box, very close to the 6-yard box, and a good header by them. So 4-1, they get one back. Salamaker is a good pass out here to De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere looking over the top. What a ball to Reinders, and he's going to miss. Oh, that would have been such a good goal. Rafael Leao cutting through the middle of the field, looking for a hat trick. No one stepping in front of him. Not great there. We're going to get it back to him, though. And we're going to go for the shot, but that is going to be saved again. What is going on? I mean, we're going to give up another free kick. 82 minutes gone. I was hoping we could score maybe a few more goals, but it doesn't look likely. We might be able to snag another one by the end, but hopefully they don't snag another one right here. We're going to go for it. And I thought they made it for a second. Oh no, it looks like Tomori picked up an injury. Oh, that's probably the worst player that we could have an injury to right now. I probably should have taken him off, but just didn't really think much about it. Rafael Leao getting a good tackle in. Gonna sprint forward here. Maybe we'll find Cagliari inside. Good defending, honestly. And that's going to do it for this game. We will get 3 points, 4-1 win against 10-man Cagliari. Easy game for us, but now I'm mostly worried about our players being injured. All right, and so after that game, the only email we get back is that Juro Hato is returning from injury, which is very good news. So I guess Tomori's injury was not very much of an injury at all. That's about as good of news as we can get out of that game. I mean, the 3 points is great, but we could have won 1-0 as long as Tomori wasn't injured. I would have been okay with it. And now we're going to go to our first Champions League game against Dortmund. At least this season, of course. We played them last year. Home fixture first, and then we're going to the away leg second, which is obviously terrifying. But this will be the last game of the episode, so, I mean, it's not crucial for us to get a win here, but it would be nice. And this will be Dortmund's lineup for our game against them. Very, very solid team, but, you know, maybe not as good as I would think they would be. There's no longer Marco Reus on their team. They've lost a couple of other players, but, I mean, for the most part, still a pretty standard Dortmund team. And then we're going to go with the best lineup we can put out. We need to get the win here because I'm afraid that if we go to Dortmund in the second leg, we will not get a good result there. So a win here is imperative. Rafael Leao, good pass inside to Loftus-Cheek. We'll find Jimenez early, but we can't find the second runner. Dortmund pushing forward here. Julian Brandt inside to Unal. Trying to get it away with Buongiorno. We are able to. I thought maybe we could try to get on a counterattack here. It does look like we actually can. Elise, we're going to knock that ahead. And he's going to be able to get around that defender, momentarily at least. We'll look back inside, but heavy touch. And then we can't end up with it. Loftus-Cheek to Leao to Reinders. Elise pushing forward. Nowhere really to go just yet. We're going to wait for this run from Rafael Leao, though. We'll get a shot away. Jimenez, not able to do much with it. Loftus-Cheek, good interception in midfield. Jimenez pushing forward. We're going to go for an early shot. Just didn't like the chances of us trying to, maneuver our way through the middle of two defenders. But we'll get a corner nonetheless. We'll swing this one in with Rafael Leao. Elise, not able to get to it. Oh, Jared Bowen, good pass to Adeyemi. Inside, back to Adeyemi. Our defenders are hounding him. I don't know if that's going to be a foul or not, but we're not able to get any defenders in front of Jared Bowen. He gets a shot away, and Costa does have to make the save. The first, 20 minutes of this game or so was pretty boring, but it's picked up, and it's going to be 1-0 for Borussia Dortmund. Schlotterbeck with the first goal of the game. Adeyemi up top to Unal. Unal to Brandt. Good block by Buongiorno, and we are able to get it away. Now we're on the counterattack. Reinders down here to Elise. Elise going for that far post cross to Rafael Leao. We'll look back inside to Loftus-Cheek. Not a good shot. We'll find Reinders. We'll get it to Elise yet again. Just good defending by Dortmund. Elise down here to Reinders. Pretty good passing, actually. And we're able to get into a dangerous area, but Ben Chilwell able to do so well to get that one out. But Elise wins it back. I see a pass through to Jimenez. And Jimenez can't finish it. Good save by Kobel. Rafael Leao swinging that in. Almost in a dangerous area. Elise is going to end up with it. Loftus-Cheek now. Reinders. Elise can't get the shot away. Schlotterbeck has been the MVP from Dortmund so far. Oh, Loftus-Cheek able to cut through the defense. Able to find a pass to Jimenez. And Shula just outpaces Jimenez. Damn, this team is so good. Adeyemi pushing forward right through the middle of our defenders. Gets a shot away, but Costa does well to make the save. They will have a corner here, though. Michael Elise is going to be able to head the ball away. He's going to not head the ball away. He's going to head it right to Enes Unal, I believe is who that is, who is going to finish it very easily. I mean, it's childhood. It's kindergarten. It's elementary school defending. You clear the ball away whenever it's in the middle of the box, and we just don't do that. 2-0 Dortmund. Theo Hernandez, good defense. Rafael Leao now through, not exactly through on goal, but pretty much. He is so much faster than whoever this is. And he's going to hit it off the post. That's pretty typical for this game. Calabria, I mean, can't get it. He's getting a tackle in, but then can't get it away. Brent back inside to Unal. What a shot that is. Crazy good save by Costa, who will clear it out. Jimenez to Reinders. Reinders to Elise. Elise knocking ahead of himself. Chilwell does well to get in the way of it. We're going to find a pass. Not exactly who I wanted to go to. Leao now down to Teo Hernandez. Inside to Leao. There's just so many players in the box. It's impossible to find anything. Calabria. Terrible pass. Calabria. Benacer. Oh boy. I'm not having a good game right now. Not having a good time. Schlotterbeck. Another tackle. Sergio Roberto now down the wing. Looking for a pass inside. Teo Hernandez is just going to knock it out for a corner. Good luck. Good luck to us to get a goal back in this game. It is mission impossible right now for us to score and for us to even just play well. We need to clear this corner away. Costa will come and collect it. Tomori inside to Okafor. Reinders is able to get the pass away somehow. Elise, good ball through to Okafor. And we will get one back right here at the end of the game. It won't really help us too much for this game in particular, but it will probably help us for the fixtures overall. That gives us, only a 1-goal difference to come back from in the second leg. Unless we can somehow find another question mark. Reinders, I'm looking for Leao. I don't want to pass it into 2 center backs, but whatever. Dortmund 2, Milan 1. That'll be the last game of this episode, but not the end of our run in the Champions League, hopefully. And that'll take us to the end of this episode. Like I said, 32 games gone now in the league, 6 points behind Inter, only 1 now behind Roma, so they did drop some points, which does help us out. And our first game in that next episode is going to be against Inter in the league. So we have a chance to gain 3 points on them. It's a massive game. It's the biggest game of the season in the regular season for us so far this year. And then, another big game against Dortmund right after that in the Champions League. Decides if we're going to go on to the next round of that. And then another game at the end of that episode against Inter yet again to decide if we're going to go to the finals of the Copa Italia. So the next episode is probably going to be the hardest episode of any career mode I've done so far. It's also going to be the biggest just for this career mode in general. So we'll see how it goes. We'll get to the end of the month of April in that next episode, and then we'll have 4 more games in the league after that. Palermo, Salernitana, Cremonese, and Monza. Mostly relatively easy teams. We should get a lot of wins there. Monza, we might drop points, but that's going to be the worst team we play, or the best team we play besides Inter the rest of the season. So we'll see how it goes. Before we get out of here, I was going to show you guys the player stats for the Champions League. We already did the league last episode, so I'll save that for the next one. But Champions League so far, top scorers, Vinny and Vitinha. Vinny's not really much of a surprise. Vitinha maybe just a little bit, but Mbappe up there as well. None of our players are up there, I don't think, even in the top 25. But we do have several players up at the top of the assist leaders. Loftus-Cheek, Reinders, Jimenez, all with 4. And I believe that's probably all of our players it was. And then clean sheets, Costa's got 2. Leader is at 3 with Muslera, Courtois, and Kobel, which makes sense. So nothing too crazy there, but just wanted to show you guys that in case you're interested. That's going to do it for today's episode. We're going to go ahead and simulate to this Inter Milan game, and we'll leave it there. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.